up and down. If possible, you can keep your eyes closed or open as per your comfort. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Your elbows, right touch your big toes, your forehead, your chin, whatever possible. So keep both hands to the shoulder, grasp it to the shoulder. 3 times both directions. Try to bring your elbows as close as forward if possible. Keep breathing, weight up and movement. Wrist rotation. Okay. The other hand. Left, back, up, forward, right, up, left, and welcome. Hold your breath and push out from mouth. 2 times more. Please and relax. Inhale and exhale. You can keep your eyes closed or open. Try to normalize the breathe or breathe normally. Inhale and exhale. 3, 4, 5. Repeat for 2 times more.
Killed in a fire and drove him mad and he ran off into the forests. And many years later, people started to hear about the Swami Ananda. So the moment fear is there divinity, Bhaya. Where does Bhaya come from? Bhavanani Upanishad says Bhaya comes from separatedness. Lithium. I wrote it down for them and showed how Chatty created that. Thank you, bro. A university, Sanskrit university, doesn't even have the capacity to sit and write a thank you note anymore except for Chatty. What type of central university is have in this country? The sympathetic nervous system was to the right of the peripheral ganglia. How can it be then physiology bit more and find the greatest? Because the nadis are psychic, the nadis are sukshma, subtle, they America got kicked out. You have to be very careful. Not history. See, the problem is I know all the tradition becoming part of a Bengali tantric tradition, and suddenly here you have emergence that comes together when my father took over. Vyasa teaches different, we teach different, we have a school of yoga teaches, even, all. Sorry, you know all these people, they know the teachings and whether you represent them authentically with context or not. When context is there, it is appropriate. And give it to people and, record if you write a paragraph and publish a paper in ICYER or whatever. Sense of separatedness from the universe in which we live. That is what Yoga Chikitsa is about. Restoration of Purnatvam. That Purnatvam is which is split, you fragment into pieces, it becomes dukkha. If they don't know about it and don't want it, it is not the fault, but if you don't, something is wrong. It has evidence, it has been researched, it has been published, yes. But you are only using a technique to manage that. Why is the person here? What has brought the person to you seeking care? Here. What is it? They want to sleep. I don't have energy, I have fatigue, I want to have the strength to do my day-to-day work. That's what they want. Fine. Insomnia, sexual dysfunction, that's secondary. Where are they? He's using one of those. It's called AYER Soft. AYER. It's a software you can purchase. I think Kavya is also doing that in her work on cancer.
We are providing this service of AYER Soft, which is
about 80 questions are there in that software. And
right advice for that.
so it gives you both like an assessment and also some tools. 10. Because what they have done is whether it is Vata Pitta or Pitta Vata, they actually look at which is top. Now let's go and come. Don't hit each other. Himsa Paramo Dharma. No, my friends. Okay. Shake. Next shake. Shake and control of all the tensions. Take time, hold it, breathe in. Give us a nice. So getting rid of all our hang-ups.
According to the tradition, as such the text may not be available, or rather was flowing through the language called as Sanskrit, the Sanskrit language. In English it is called as a Sanskrit. Sanskritam. So Sanskrit again is a more given. So there is relevant that the knowledge of Sanskrit is very essential, because most 98% do some physical activity, breathing activity, meditative activity. So that aspect is involved in yoga. And then in your yoga course there will be anatomy, physiology, science aspect is there. Opening up to one more discipline in that multidisciplinary discipline, that is language, will also be useful. But we not kind of burdening yourself with that, but an awareness is the language dimension also. So it's very important. Just like
perspective. And this is why whenever I get opportunities, I invite people and do that. Because in order to give this type of perspective, you have to have very in-depth knowledge. It's not something you get in a PPT or a session. It's a life lived in that culture. And again, one thing which I more and more realize is that people like Dr.Ananda, and there are a handful of others in India right now, I believe have to come together and create a structure that can help the world learn about. And this is something not to be nationalist, not to be fanatical, not to be, or to understand our own culture. And I think that is a bit insulting, which is why it has to be substantiated as he has pointed out, when there's got such a body of literature, why are we neglecting it?
It's practicability. And not merely theory, in therapeutic implication also is there. Of this very popular sutra, Satu Dirghakala Nirantariya Satkara Sevito Dridha Bhumihi. This with this kind of interpretation to Yoga Sutra, that is Abhyas Vajra Satu Dirghakala. Now, the point is, does any guru contemporary or
week, lots of these scandals that actually happened were discussed, and people were very sensitive, in regards to these incidents that were uncovered, and all these before silenced voices could be heard. So, don't we have to contextualize all sort of commentaries and give the commentators, a little bit of, cut them some slack, I would say, but this is very slang, but English is not my first language, sorry.
No, I do understand, madam. Commentaries occur in what is the Desha, Kala, or everywhere considered. The place where it delivers, the time where it delivers. So the place and time was best. It basically addresses the Western audience. Basically, yes, they are the ones, the gurus go from here and then they address the Western audience here. And I never said it is wrong. Do not vouch for this matter. Maybe in certain practice traditions it is told, as far as Hatayota Pradipika as such, so Shikari, Sitkari as a Kumbhaka generates cool experience. And I don't know which tradition speaks about that cooling effect, that way harmed by the breath in the appropriate manner. Later one has to hold the breath that is held within after the varied kind of inhalation, that heals up, gaining the real healing effect from the pranayama practice. It is the Kumbhaka that heals. All the 15 Sanskrit commentaries to Yoga Sutra is available. No need to type. If you are doing your thesis on the Yoga Sutra, no need to type any of those.
And all of these students have more than a year, some of them more than 2 years of Sanskrit training. And I do want to introduce Dr. Zoe Slatok, who wrote this remarkable Sanskrit grammar textbook called Yoga Sentences. She goes to the authentic sources from the Upanishads, from the Gita, from the Yoga Sutra, and more.
Just a quick
And as you will see, that a lot of energy, so that's why the students have to follow Shaktiman, means one energy. Sometimes it may be a bit more energetic as a issue, but anyway. So to get I take over, and the next hour or so we'll have some nice sessions.
It's yoga from morning to night. As our Guru, Yoga Swami Vivekananda says, yoga is way of life. So like that, in the gesture, what the gesture you are holding. So in the body, as Amar says, the whole body we have the gesture. So how you stand even, so the way the energy upward, we keep the body weight even you want to keep on the toes most of the time. Expression says. So like that the sports in the book of the player, and then once you run, there are the toes. So like that the practice even be side and to the left and in front. Yes, looks like a simple one, but then what do we understand? Oh, this is what you want to do. We okay? Yes, they can understand also we work better. So just like that, when you are doing the asanas, even like when you are doing the simply the Trikonasana, when you are putting your body in the Trikona, the triangle posture. So the posture even when you are in the posture, as Jayaramanji talking about the like when you are Bahirada Asana, when you are standing in the Dasana, you should be thinking about the Bahirada king, about him. So Asana, Hanuman Asana. So sometimes we can do little variations of that. So like that slowly we have the asanas, slowly developing to from the Rishi Muni, the Trikrama, even when we are like such fully as we go within the belly, on the toes, then in this stretch. So fully stretching Trivikramas, for the birds, the human, the ordinary family, and the God. So like that, it shows because everything tied together, because the divine arts like the yoga, dance, music, everything shows how much the bring the unity. Like comes like that, something flying, so flat, yes? Okay. So that's when we are going like this. Just like yes, good. The mirror, very good, yes. Easily goes on. You need to take the time. So you are showing up. You understand? So you understand very good, yes? Yes. Everybody, people around the same mudra. Wherever they are showing, wherever the hand goes. So just like that, with one mudra, you go. Patakam, Nadhyanambe. So, okay, now the king mudra we are using the same Tirupataka. We go keep up, yes? Okay, king. So we are going to offer the performing the Anjali mudra way. Similar like the Anjali mudra, Kailash mudra, Namaskar mudra, Dhyan mudra, yes? Hands from Anjali mudra to Namaskar mudra. So can you come? In Anjali mudra, out breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Half. So in the dance, we start singing okay. We are talking, explaining your meaning. We forget other triangle outside, the other triangle joining here. Two. When you are going up, like Kailash mudra. So how many triangles? In between the hands, around the hands. So we are sitting in the position even. We are stimulating the mandalas, the energy automatically. We are putting the body in that. Already we are stimulating the energy. On top when you are going, all the energy, the nerve endings from top to bottom to elders. So all the energy endings, the nerve endings in the foot. So when you are putting over your body, like shoulder level, bring back. Yes, you take the hands shoulder level. That's it. You know, turn the head also, goes to right and front. Turn the leg, turn the head to the front. This, when you are joining, it's a peacock. Yes? So, Mayuri, Mudra we get. So, Mayura. Yes? the joint, how much energy they bring together. Of course, like the second hand class comes like a joint, the hands even again. They are doing that with the right brain, left brain already. That's why we have in the ceremony also with the who's giving all the obstacles. So the Lord Ganesha, we have the energy face for 3 years. So we can
This was the first volume, right? The history of yoga. So this was the Jakarta version. We subtitled it a personal perspective, just to avoid potential issues. We would like to tell them any advice. Good. Be good. Do your best. And that's all. Be good.
Namaste everyone. Chanting. So we saw for the lower and middle section. Today we are going to see for the upper section on whole the Mahat Yoga Pranayam, the whole 3 sections all together. And we have the Vedic Surya Namaskar part 1 that we are going to do, and a very special session by Dr.Ananda today. Ankle movement. Just make yourself comfortable. Normal breathing. Opposite direction. Include your breath. Inhale inside. Exhale outside. Try to bring your toes as closer to the floor as possible. Exhale down. Again inhale up and try to hold. Exhale outside movement. Normal breathing. Movement. Inhale outside. Exhale inside. Slowly come back. Keep some pumping on your thighs. Inhale, gather everything. Hold a breath. One more time. Right side, forward, left, up. Shake. The legs also. Inhale, hold, and very good. Left. Down, up, down, left, right. One left side, one left side. Om Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Bhanave Namaha. Om Vushne Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Om Marichaye Namaha. Om Namaha. Om Savitraye Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya.
In breath you jump back, out breath you make the hasana, you make the hands up. So side, front and up. In, out. Little faster. Little more faster.
Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. Slowly hands down, lift the hands, shoulders. Last time. Slowly adjust your eyes with your surroundings. Slowly move your palms away. Release.
मीनाक्षी देवी भवनानी गुरु माता की जय। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। Signals from the consciousness which pervades everything. Now without that consciousness coming into us and becoming what we call my mind, this is where the Ankara comes in, the Asmita comes in, and the moment you have Asmita, a very nice man, very nice man, very supportive of all our therapies, in fact serves as an adjunct faculty for music therapy because he also has interest in that. He refuses to even say mind body, he will only say brain body. I ask this question because he couldn't find the better stride instead of the first step. You do not stop at all. Because if you stop and get bored and go off on the mouse and do something else, it's not really a mouse, it's a shoe. Pushing is actually a shoe. It's still in my consciousness. Because dhyana is the heart of yoga. Asana yoga is that experience. Because it is in dhyana that the I-ness gets dissolved. Water, ocean. That is salt water and the ocean. Salt water. Where is the salt water? Is it here or there? People get scared when they talk about this. You say, I have my money in the bank. The money. Where is your money in the money? Your money in the money. Associations will not safeguard you. Never. Definitely. Fit for dharana. Now your mind has to be fit for dharana. Dharana area of I am meditating. And if I am meditating, then you are definitely
So interested because we thought therapy yoga, that is the therapeutic way. And then we start learning after him this guy. So this guy learned and then he gave us his thought. Another interesting thing of blackout time. He said, what happened? What were you teaching me? He said, whatever you were teaching me, I was teaching you. He said, that is for you, not for him. You should have asked me. You should have asked me. I will tell you what is good for you. Oh, meditation, you can meditation. At the time he starts understanding. About the training in Krishnadev, there is a mentor that we have to go for the detail. So that is why we are very careful and we will not put more than he brought actually. Now about me, I was a merchant banker, I was a senior executive in a merchant bank, investment banking in those days in India, earlier for 3 years. So then I didn't put it and things I did. So whatever he gives, I leave it. He is
or strong like this. So then we follow. This is my answer. He said, there is nothing in me. It is the faith of that person which you think. So, she gets so much faith in people. Every time I say, hey, you are wrong, where you are wrong, he says, there's something you have to do.
Every moment awareness is just so vital because it's so easy to slip. In fact, one of the sutras he says, Sanghas Maya. He says, don't even smile and think that, oh my God, I played it. Boom, the biggest snake comes all the way down to square one. Really beautiful. See, this is lived wisdom. Lived wisdom is what Sri Ram says.
He teaches to wait. According to the capacity.
Are you sure? And are you happy?
I'll sing, can I sing a bhajan for you?
Would you like to hear a bhajan?
This is on Shiva, and this is a Bengali bhajan. Ganga Tarange Yogi Mahayogi Arup Rate Gauranga Paratanga Ganga Tarange Yogi Arup Rate Angavani Vilasa Tumadaka Vidaka Vani Vilasa Tumadaka Vidaka Yada Sakhal Dukha Sadashiva Vidache Yada Sakhal Dukha Karup Rate Gauranga. I chose Yogi Mahayoga Karup Rate. That is why I chose it.
Namaste, Jai Shri Lakshmi Namaste, Jai Shri Saraswati Namaste, Jai Shri Saraswati Namaste, 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 Namaste. Shri Lakshmi Saraswati Namaste, Om Shri Lakshmi Saraswati Namaste.
Energy to the cosmos, and in Shunyata, you are experiencing what it is to be the universe. If you think about it with the physics concept of potential energy and kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, you have this pendulum, it keeps on going like this. The pendulum movement. When the pendulum 100% potential energy. Kinetic energy, potential energy, kinetic energy, potential energy. Okay? Now let's look at Purnaka. The universal energy, as you breathe in, is becoming the individual. In Kumbhaka, it is held in the individual.